Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, we found the crystal Trident in the sunken ship, but then Trident decided to be an asshole and destroy that thing or destroy it for no reason, or I don't know, for some reason. Either way, well, of course, made Ariel kind of just run off like a little bratty child, and and so now she's not with us at the moment. She's trusting Ursula somehow. So let's just continue forward here.
I think the keyhole they seek is somewhere in the palace. Now, my dear, if you can take me there without your daddy knowing, I can help you get to these other worlds you long for.
You know, I gotta say, this is without a doubt, like, entirely much more selfish on Ariel's part, and it actually comes off a lot more bratty, in comparison to her portrayal in the movie, because like, for one thing, I mean, she starts to make this deal with Ursula, over the fact that, you know, with trying destroying all of Ariel's belongings, including that statue of Eric, who, despite the fact that she knows nothing about him, yet she just falls in love with him like a complete total stranger, and just makes a deal with her, you know, just turn into a human, and also to see her, you know, in addition to actually just exchanging her voice for being a human over a guy that she doesn't even know at all. But in this game, however, this really does come off as just, you know, a lot more. It's just a lot more bratty in a way, with you know, just the fact that, you know, when trying just to destroy the crystal Trident whenever they were trying to find the keyhole, and then she just goes and decides she can just trust Ursula from the get-go, for the fact that when she wants to see other worlds. So I don't know, that doesn't seem to go anywhere. So, oh yeah, and here's a new Heartless to go over. These are called the Aqua Tanks. They are a lot bigger in size, and of course, they are also immune to Thunder Magic, or that just heals themselves, so don't use Thunder Magic on them. They will carry these screwdrivers with them, and so once you destroy the Aqua Tank first, then more of those screwdrivers will appear. It's actually much more useful for getting some more XP, so let's head back to the palace and see what's going to go down from here.
The trident is mine at last, and I couldn't have done it without your help, my dear.
Ursula, no! I didn't want this!
Why not? Aren't you tired of following your dear daddy's orders? Oh, yes. We had a deal, didn't we? Time for a little journey to the dark world of the Heartless.
We cannot find the keyhole. The keyhole is not here.
What? Why, we have company. I'm afraid you're a little late, handsome.
Daddy!
The trident. We must get it back.
Come on, let's go! Wait. I'm going with you. My father is hurt and it's all my fault. I have to stop Ursula.
That's right. I'm right behind you, Ariel.
Alright, and now Ariel's back with us once more, and so, yep, like before, I'm just gonna have her with, and Donald alongside me. I actually kinda find it funny, though, is, like, during the cutscene, when, the music just suddenly stopped after, Ursula finds out that the keyhole isn't in the throne room. And alright, finally, there's a save point that's right there, right next to the throne room as well. I probably could have gotten it a little earlier beforehand, but I wasn't quite sure about it, so, So anyways, so yeah, of course, as per usual, Ariel just finds out that Ursula is evil, and she's a bad guy. Oh shit! Oh god, what a surprise! Very obviously enough there. All right, so now our objective is to go after Ursula and put a stop to her nefarious misdeeds, since now she has the trident. Yeah, I will say though, yeah, I guess it kind of does seem like a bit of an original story there. Like it doesn't completely follow the movie, I would say. I know that Kingdom Hearts 2 actually does more so follow the movie, which really does make it come off as inconsistent. But yeah, in this game, it doesn't really follow all that much. It's more like an original story. But I mean, it's still kind of the same thing where you know Ursula does steal. Or, I mean, you know, Ariel just goes and gets manipulated by Ursula into taking the trident. So she takes it for herself, and then she tries to become a ruler. See, so it's kind of a little bit similar to how the movie followed, but it's not like, but it doesn't completely just go by or go by how the movie was, or the story in the movie at least. Also, I forgot to bring up for Triton's voice actor. Triton is voiced by Kenneth Mars, who is also reprising his role as Triton from the original movie, and also unfortunately passed away. I would say about a decade ago due to health concerns. So may he also rest in peace. Oh, and by the way, folks, I actually cut off an entire section of this video because, you know, for one thing, we actually do need to ride the dolphin to get back over to those currents, because we got to get back to the sunken ship. And so there was a lot of Heartless keep spawning around, so I had to clear up all the Heartless, but I was trying to get to that dolphin, but like more and more of those Heartless kept on spawning everywhere, and I'm just having to kill them all. And so that way I can get the dolphin, because you can't ride the dolphin at all if while the Heartless are still around. So I had to go and clear them all off, and that was like 10 minutes worth of having to cut an entire section off, and so the video ended up being about like originally it was about like 20 minutes long, but since I cut it off, then now it's like 15 minutes long for this edited video feed right there, because I didn't want to be that long. I didn't want to make this or just drag this on for about me killing Heartless. And yeah, round 2 of the shark right there. I gotta say though, this is really another one of those things where it really scares the ever-living shit out of 7-year-olds playing this game. Because you know, it's the same thing with Mario 64 with Unagi. They go down to the bottom of the bottom of the lake, I would say, because it's not really an ocean, it's more like a lake, and you just come across Unagi and just pops out from his head, and then just scares the shit out of the 7-year-olds. I guess that's what really traumatized a lot of those kids, and why they get so afraid of the underwater sections, because of that shit. And so I guess this level isn't so much as different because of that shark. Need I remind you that Ectodolphins also exists. So yeah. Alright, so now we're heading over to Ursula's lair, and let me just say though, this is another one of those things that, like, this is the part where I will also have to agree that, you know, it's still playing Under the Sea as its overall theme, considering the fact that we're about to get into some very sinister territory, because we're about to face Ursula, and we're heading over to her lair, and it's still playing Under the Sea, which I really don't think it's really not fitting at all, considering what we're about to head into. Like, they could have just played like some more sinister kind of underwater theme, like, I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe one of the other tracks that played during that scene when in the movie where Ariel's about to enter Ursula's lair. They probably could have played, like, I don't know, some sort of rearrangement of that, but nope, it's still Under the Sea, and it does not fit at all. I'm sorry, but it just doesn't. Especially like in another section we're about to see. And yeah, I'm actually equipping the party members with ethers and mega potions, because Triton actually talked about the strategy for to defeat Ursula, and we had to basically turn Ursula's magic against her with that cauldron, which we'll see once we get to the actual boss fight. But what he was implying is that we're going to be using a lot of magic, and so I would definitely recommend that you equip yourself with ethers, not just for yourself, but also for your party members as well. Because yeah, you're going to be using a lot of magic for this boss fight. So yeah, make sure you have as much equipped as possible. But yeah, that's what I did. Was I had to just make sure to cut off an entire section of me fighting off the Heartless. And you know, it's definitely one of those things I'm actually glad that I'm doing post commentary for this. Or like the entirety of my Let's Plays are post commentary. I'm not really doing this live because I know I would just continue talking and fighting the Heartless, and the video would just drag on for so long, and that's something I wanted to try to avoid doing that. And not to mention, it's much easier for me to actually just, you know, talk over this while during their video, instead of, you know, just talking and playing the game at the same time, because that's something I don't really like doing, and I get pretty bad at, because I want to focus on the game itself, and it's just, you know, something I wouldn't want to do, just, like, talking and playing at the same time. And, oh, boy, oh. Yeah, those would be the polyps. This is what happened when they fail Ursula's deal, those poor unfortunate souls.
Your time has come!
Wow, why did it actually just start this kind of a battle cry, and then you just get scared afterwards? Yeah, very helpful there. So, anyway, so this is Ursula round 1, and yes, I'm saying round 1 because, spoiler warning, yes, we actually have to fight her twice. So, so let's just get on with this one. So what we gotta do here is that, yeah, we have this cauldron that's right in the center, and Ursula will actually throw these potions, or one of these magic potions in the cauldron itself, and whichever color it is that you see, you have to use that same kind of color. Like, for instance, the cauldron earlier was blue, and so what that means is that we have to use the ice magic, or the blizzard magic against it, because, you know, blizzard being blue. And so you have to repeatedly keep using the blizzard magic into the cauldron until it comes right back to Ursula, and then after that, then she'll get stunned, and then once that happens, then that's when you get to attack her with your keyblade. And so basically, you just have to repeat this process until then. And yeah, that's the reason why you want to make sure to equip yourself with ethers and all that, and same with your party members as well. So that way, yeah, like I said, you'll be using a lot of magic for that. And oh yeah, there she was. Yeah, sometimes it could be easy for you to actually not find where Ursula is, because I had to look over. I was like, where'd she go? She was just right up there, and so that kind of took up some of the time for her to actually just get back up on her. Well, I don't want to say feet, because it's more like tentacles and all that. So yeah, that's basically all you do. Just lather, rinse, repeat, and then that's about it. It's not really too hard though. You also want to watch out for the eels, Flotsam and Jetsam, because they will try to give you a hard time as well. You can actually stun them for a bit, but they're really the least of your worries, so don't worry about them too much. They're just kind of there for a distraction. And so another thing to do is that like the other color for the cauldron to be is it can also be red. So when the cauldron is red, then that means you have to use the fire magic against it. And yeah, that's when you see that effect when Ursula will get stunned. And yeah, a few times in a row I would just get the blue cauldron color, so I had to use the blizzard magic. But I think she'll be using she'll be changing the color to red, I believe. And yes, you also want to watch out for spin attack as well, because that shit hurts. So be careful of that as well when she spins around like that, and just avoid it at all costs. Alright, so now the cauldron color is red, so that means we have to use fire magic, and it's actually a very it's actually easier, because you can actually just oh, and there we go, and Ursula's down, just like that.
Ah! You'll pay for this!
And so she ran off for no reason, like the villains do always. So yeah, that was about it. I mean, yeah, Ursula can still take damage from that effect there after using the magic, and so that's how we defeat her. Yeah, it's actually easier just to use the fire magic there. You can just repeatedly press the button actually, and then Sora can just fire those like missiles. And so we have a shared ability, Mermaid Kick. And yeah, I said it's a shared ability because it requires no AP whatsoever, and it's actually exclusive for Atlantica because well, you can only use that in Sora's merman form, basically. So the Mermaid Kick, if you press I believe the circle button twice, well, I would always say it's a circle button, then Sora will actually gain an extra boost of speed, and I guess if you keep repeatedly hitting the circle button, then Sora will actually move faster through the while he's just moving through the waters here while he's swimming. So yeah, it's actually I don't know why they decided to give it to us right towards the end of this world, but you know, it's actually so much better that way, and And also, not only that though, but with the mermaid kick, now we can actually be able to go through the currents without having to use the dolphin. So now we can access that a lot more easily without having to worry about anything whatsoever, like hitting off the heartless for the dolphin. So anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and leave things here. And so next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts, we are going to go after Ursula and finish her off once and for all. And so hopefully get the trident back. So until next time, see you guys later.